Scorpio, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy, your past, Scorpio, you have a very strong reading here. So we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck, which does indicate a new beginning. So from your perspective, you're standing in this new beginning. It's clear karma, brand new chapter. Nothing from the past is coming forward. And you're really in that space now. So Empress energy showing up, so could indicate a relationship here. And I say that because we have one of the marriage cards showing up here as well. The Venus energy, which is really what the Empress is, it's a healing, balanced kind of energy. It's focusing on what you love, what you value, whether it's in that connection or it's even within just your life in general, including yourself. I'm getting the King of Swords influencing it. So male or female, it's just the energy of the card. The King of Swords is very clear-minded. So when it comes to prioritizing and focusing on what you love and value, you know exactly what you want. You're going in that direction. Nothing's going to stop you. The Five of Wands showing up here in what you need to focus on, these obstacles and challenges. These don't feel like significant challenges here. These feel very minor in nature. And so more nuisance energy than anything else. Just kind of like nipping at you. That's how it's coming across. And so whatever it is, whatever you're kind of driven, it's almost like you're standing tall, you're looking off into the future and you're saying, okay, but that's where I'm going because that's what I love and value. And as you're kind of walking along the way, you don't even see these kind of little critters that are nipping at you. And you're not going to because you're very focused on what you want and this relationship here, or even just what you love and value. Temperance energy showing up in the past. So Sagittarius may or may not resonate, but the significance of this card is about the balance. It's that yin yang kind of energy. And so you might be in a relationship where you really kind of are yin yang, where you balance each other out. It feels really good to be in each other's company. When one's having a bad day, the other one isn't. So you're able to kind of support each other. And that goes back and forth. I'm getting a lot of reciprocity within this card here. The moon showing up as your strength. So this is really the depths of your emotions. And I love the way that it's showing up here because it feels like you act from a place that really aligns with your emotional well-being, that when you make a decision and you take any kind of action here, it really is about, okay, well, is that in my best interest? Am I going to be happy doing that? I love the way that that shows up. We have the Hermit showing up in your near future. So this is Virgo energy that may or may not resonate, but it's about thinking about things. It's this introspection. Let's go inside. Let's think about everything, go inside our minds, do any kind of healing work that's necessary, but really getting into the details of something. This feels like it's connected to the Five of Wands, but it's more of, okay, well, am I going to let the Five of Wands really distract me, or am I going to just continue focusing on what really matters here? Because it feels like you're aligning more with the path of what really matters, and you're kind of disengaging from these obstacles and challenges that present themselves. And this feels like the Five of Wands, the way that it's coming across is that it used to be a much bigger influence on your life, meaning that it influenced your decisions in like a bigger scale, just on a bigger scale. And you've been doing a lot of work, and you continue to do a lot of work, diminishing the effect of that. When I look at the external influences here, I'm getting the Justice card with the King of Wands. So this is a lot of taking action to restore balance. And so this is what the universe is doing here. It's giving you that knowledge, the power, the ability to restore balance within your life. It's giving you all of the tools necessary to make this a reality. And so again, with the King, you can do whatever you want with the gender. It really is about taking some sort of action. And then we have the Hanged Man showing up in your hopes or fears. So the Hanged Man energy, this is about seeing things from a different perspective. I'm also getting the sense of ending delays, really wanting to move forward, make some sort of progress here in a situation. you are making progress. So we have the Four of Wands showing up in your potential outcome, which is one of the marriage cards here. And so I love to see that one showing up, especially with the Venus energy in your current space. And so this one here, it's a reason to celebrate. So if you're not interested in marriage, this really is a reason to celebrate, but that's a card of happiness. So I like the way that that one is showing up. Let's get some additional details here. With the Empress and the King of Swords here, I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is about learning a lot. You've been learning a lot about yourself. You continue to learn things. But then I also have these other two cards that wanted to pop out. And here we go. King of Pentacles here with that Five of Wands energy. So I'm going to call out that you have almost all of the kings out here and you already have the Empress, which indicates to me that there is a lot of very high vibration that's taking place. So you and the person that you're with, very high vibrational people. King of Pentacles with the Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. What this tells me is you're really doing everything necessary to mitigate these obstacles and challenges, figure out a way to navigate them, do away with them, and really just make them less significant in your life. And you're already doing it, and you're just being encouraged to do more of that. So let's get that Five of Wands. Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity. It's also a card of balance, especially here where you can see that there's three pentacles on each side. This really is overcoming the obstacles and challenges, getting you and your relationship into a better place, or you and maybe just you, and getting your goals into that kind of place where you feel grounded enough to be able to go after them. You feel like you're balanced enough to be able to pursue them. With the Temperance energy, I'm getting the Page of Wands. And so that Temperance energy, that kind of yin yang within the relationship, and I'm going to talk about it from a relationship standpoint because that is definitely the stronger energy here. With the Page of Wands showing up, that balanced energy, the balanced connection allows you to take progress, take steps forward, allows for progress to actually happen. This is what's actually encouraging you to figure out what you need to do to mitigate these obstacles and challenges that present themselves so that you can continue to move forward. With the Moon, I'm getting the Moon card here. And so again, it's really just about your emotions, focusing on what really matters, getting in touch with that intuition, that inner intuition. Scorpio, you are known for this. And so this is a lot of relying on it, trusting yourself, trusting your instincts here, letting that be your guide. With the Hermit, I'm getting the Hierophant here. And so when it comes to a relationship, because that was the more dominant energy, the healing that you're going through, the mitigating any kind of obstacles and challenges, and the diminishing impact that those have on you, you're focused on that. And that's what's showing up here in your near future. You're healing through this. You're finding a way to navigate and work with that energy in order to better the relationship here with another person. With the King of Wands, I'm getting the Three of Cups. So all the action that you're taking, it's really about your happiness. Ultimately, that's where you're aiming. You're not trying to be miserable or let these kind of obstacles and challenges overwhelm you again. It really isn't about that. It's putting that behind you. With the Justice card, I'm getting Judgment. So the Justice and the Judgment, so there could be some sort of legal matter that could be connected to a marriage in one way or another. So just take that as it resonates. That feels like a very small % of people that are watching this video. But with the Justice card and the Judgment showing up here, taking very firm action with that King of Wands energy, but making a very clear decision to focus and prioritize your balance. It's about harmony and balance. That is the name of the game. That is all the action that you're taking because that's what feels good to you. That's what gives you that Three of Cups energy. It's connected to your emotions and kind of feeling good about the direction forward. So this is what the universe is doing. It's setting you up for this kind of life. And to make those kind of decisions, take that kind of action. With the Hanged Man, I'm getting the Ten of Wands. Exactly. So the Ten of Wands, this Five of Wands energy used to be a 10. Used to be a lot of burdens and responsibilities. It's putting down those burdens and responsibilities. The Hanged Man is showing up so that you can see them from a different perspective, that you can figure out how to completely remove these from your life altogether. And so you're looking for that guidance. It feels like you're actually getting that guidance as well. With the Four of Wands, I am getting the Hanged Man energy. I'm also getting the Eight of Swords energy. So very similar to the Hermit. I would say these two cards kind of equate to the Hermit energy. So in the near future, you have the Hermit with the Hierophant. Hermit, Virgo energy, Hierophant, Taurus energy, but it's really about reflecting on the relationship, how to keep the relationship elevating, moving forward, progressing into this kind of higher commitment. Four of Wands, similar energy with the Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords. So looking to see things from a different perspective, really being up in your mind, just like the Hermit. And so I love the way that this is playing out, because this is really about you focusing on what matters and just finding a way to distance these obstacles and challenges and just reduce the impact that it's having on you. So Scorpio, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.